Hey, welcome back. I thought I'd show you what I did. I made a storage room. I think that's what I was supposed to do. It's down here. I'll do something about the ceiling. I was hoping it would go, I'd be able to dig the dirt out and put glass in for a skylight, but it's too deep. It's like 6 blocks deep, and nah. Anyway, I have all my shit in here. This is cobble, these three. They're not full, but I'm anticipating. And these are wooden trees. Normal trees, birch, pine, and jungle. And I'm not sure what kind of description system I'm going to have. Like, these are obvious. You know, I know what those are. They're the only 4, but how to label them and stuff. That one's bad because it's sitting in the corner. My pumpkins. How you doing? Ah, pumpkin! Alright. We have pumpkin. We'll take pumpkin. And it's just come up sunrise, so let's go this way again. And we'll look on the other side. Hello? Come here, Milby. You need a haircut. I don't remember if I was supposed to, if I said let's do something in the next episode or what, so. Just gonna have to deal. Anyway, yesterday I got my hair cut. I'm trying to grow it to like shoulder length. I'd actually like it long, because I realized that long hair is better for my face. I have a round face. And long hair makes it look better. Plus I have like these hipster looking glasses. Well, you've seen my Q&A. Or, you know, I've got a couple video logs up, so you can go look at that and see what my glasses look like. And I realized I look really ugly at them. But need to do the cheap stuff, so. Can't really afford to get new glasses all the time, because, yeah. Being poor sucks. It's big there. But I got my hair cut, trim it up, because, like, you gotta cut it to grow it. It seems kind of illogical, but it's true. More jungle. Hello, chicken. Egg. I will do something with the eggs. I'd like to make a ton of cake, but and something else I got was I got some new shoes, specifically walking shoes, because I'm trying to walk every day, weather permitting. I mean, so unless it's like really snowing or raining out, I'll usually go for a walk, because the weather in Newfoundland is comparable to Iowa for winter and shit, so it's not so bad. And I like walking along the beach, or along the shoreline, because it's easy to follow back. I don't think I see anything there. So I got some walking shoes there. Brown New Balance. And breaking in shoes is hard work. These shoes have weird eyelets, which are the holes, because it's like they have fabric loops to put this shoestring through, and then every other section they have eyelets. And it's kind of a pain to get the laces through the eyelets. Is that a normal tree or jungle tree? Yeah, this is a normal tree. Great! And the last set of eyelets are really close to the ankle, and when I tie the shoe, the lace doesn't really go over the tongue because these shoes have a short tongue on them. But I had to lace them up like that and use the last bit of lace because the bunny ears were too long. You know, when you tie your shoes and you have the bunny ear, the lace loops or whatever you want to call them. Well, they were hanging over my shoe edges and I was gonna be stepping on them. But when I tie them to, you know, when I lace all the way, it's kind of a pain and uncomfortable, but, you know, breaking in shoes is never fun. So I gotta do that. There's never an easy way to break in shoes. You just gotta walk in them, you know? Let's see what else. What else can I talk about? My family. Oh, I have, or my family unit. My parents had six kids. I'm the baby. The baby. And there's something under here. They had three boys and three girls. 3 boys and 2 girls equals 5. My oldest brother would have turned 56 today, but he was killed in a motorcycle wreck in 1998. He was driving home from a party on his motorcycle, and some kids, and when I say kids, I mean like 17, 18-year-olds, they had pulled off the road to pee. They were drunk too. They'd been at the same party as my brother. And they pulled off the road to pee. And to pull back onto the road, they did a U-turn. And my brother hit them, so let me see if I can find some ground and I'll show you, because explaining it is not so easy. Oh, this looks good. Okay, so this is the road, and then here's the shoulder. So they pulled off the road onto the shoulder like this. Beep. And they took their whittle, and then instead of like pulling into traffic like this and then easing up, they just went like this. Beep. And hit my brother, who was coming this way. So my brother went across the hood of the car, and he got his hand cut off by the driver's window. So as much as I want to find little fucker who didn't have the common sense to look before he made his U-turn, my brother kind of left him with a severed hand in his front lap. But anyway, and then my oldest sister's alive. She she's 55. She'll be 55 in a week. My second oldest brother, he died as a baby. He was stillborn. I'm not sure if it was just, he was strangled by the umbilical cord. Umbilical. Or if he just, it was just some weird thing where he died in the womb. But he was stillborn. And then my second oldest sister, and it sounds so weird when you hear about people disowning members of their family, because how do you disown somebody? But she was being a total bitch at my dad's funeral a few years ago. And she basically just wanted the money that came from the estate. And she was really playing on wanting stuff and faking being religious in order to get something, and lying and stealing shit. So the last living bits of us decided, fuck her. So we voted her out of the family. So I really don't care about her. So fuck her. She's a bitch anyway. My second oldest brother, he's alive. He lives in our same hometown with his wife. He's about 5 years older than me. I was the makeup sex baby. Wow. Because my parents, I found separation papers when I was a kid. Whoa, shit. Fucking ice nearly pushed me in there. I found separation papers of my parents. They didn't divorce, but they did have a separation. And it was just after my second oldest brother was born. He's maybe like 2 years old. And really should be getting back. Hang on, let me turn this up. And I found them, but so that was pretty much the makeup sex baby is what I decided. Getting off the beaten track. This is how I get lost. There's lava nearby. Did you hear the plopping? I don't think that's loud enough for me to hear the plopping. The plopping was more that way. Need to cross. Then there's me. Both my folks are dead. My mom died in... it's a Vex trap! My mom died in 2007 from lung cancer. She had weird fungal growth in her lungs that she always had. The doctors didn't know what the hell it was, and it eventually led to lung cancer. And she went through chemo. She was like really late 60s. Let's see, 2007, 36, 71, she died. And, lily pads, hello. We'll collect some of these to cover my water. And she went through chemo, and got the, it's in remission, Jim. And everything was fine, and then it came back, and it's pretty much, if it comes back, you're dead, at least. I don't know anybody who's had cancer come back and made it, and lived. So, she didn't go through any treatment or anything for it. They put her in hospice care, which is basically the local hospital has a ward for called long term, which is where they put people that are going to be in the hospital for long term, and hospice care is where people go when they know they're going to die. So she went to hospice care at the hospital, and the cancer spread from her lungs to her liver, and she was in a lot of fucking pain because she had qu'est-ce que c'est? Not drug dependent, but she was her system she'd be very tolerant of drugs, where, you know, like she'd get prescribed pain medication and she'd take it, but her body would then adapt it and it wouldn't work anymore. So there was, at the end, there was really nothing they could give her to stop the pain because she'd adapted to all the good stuff, codeine and morphine and shit. So she was in a lot of pain, and she couldn't talk. I couldn't go down and visit her because I didn't want to travel without my husband. I have shit luck traveling. I didn't want to travel without my husband, so and we couldn't afford to have both of us go down. So I said my goodbyes over the phone, and she couldn't talk at all. She could just like, because she had, her vocal cords were affected. She didn't have like a stoma or anything. She just, couldn't talk. And, but she was cognizant. She knew who I was and she understood what I was saying. She just couldn't articulate. It was hard. And my dad died from... I do have his death report, the coroner's report, because it's something weird, like he died from water in the lungs. But it's sort of like this weird kind of thing that killed him. It's not like, oh, he had a heart attack and died, or he had pneumonia and died. He something happened, like he was having another heart attack, and this was in 2009. Yeah, because he died just after his 74th birthday. And I know I'm using a spade on this shit. And he'd felt symptoms that sounded like a stroke. So I called my surviving brother to come talk to him. Come take him to the hospital. And they went to get him, and they got him in the car. And just as they were, the hospital's about a mile and a half from my folks' house. And just as they were pulling into the drive to the emergency room, he went unconscious. So, and then a lot of weird shit happened. He ended up in a coma in a Des Moines hospital. And stick with the water. And he was in a coma for like 4 or 5 days before and it looked like he was gonna make it. He'd be a vegetable, but he would have lived. He wasn't gonna give up. And then something happened, and he went back into a coma and he died. So yeah. I need another one of these for research purposes. I need a mine because I want to start enchanting some shit. Okay. Now I gotta make my way back, and I will probably just go back the way I came. I'm not sure if I want to stay where I am or the base that I've built. because kind of fucked it up, and I hate to tear shit down when I don't have to. Oh, well, that's stone. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, excellent, excellent. It's coming up. I gotta go back that way. I heard you. Chicken lay egg for me. Thought there was an egg over there. So that's my family. Now I just have my husband and my daughter. Hopefully I can get out of here. Otherwise, hey, guess what? Making a new base, kids. And I just want to say, when I say kids, when I say like that, hey, kids, it's more like the game show type kids. Like, hey, guess what we're gonna do today, kids? Trying to bring everybody into the show. Oh. Before I end it, I want to point out a couple things that are annoying me about Minecraft. Mostly it's Minecraft people. Okay. Firstly, normal trees. Now, they used to just be called trees. Then they became normal trees. And then they were oak trees. Now, I don't know, I know that this is a foreign world, because I'll get into that later, but if you're going to use earth comparisons to this, oak trees don't drop apples. Apple trees do. So, normal trees are not oak trees. They're apple trees, or just call them normal trees, or just call them trees. That irritates me, because it's like, ugh. It's like, oak trees don't drop apples. Apple trees don't drop acorns. The second thing is this isn't Earth that we're on. This is a foreign planet, or a foreign place. It's the old bit of Minecraft is, you know, we're a survivor who wakes up on a beach. Now, I don't know anywhere on Earth that has creepers and zombies and skeletons wandering around at night. So, yeah, I'm saying this is a different planet. Hopefully I've been going the right way. Those are the two things that bug me. I don't have very good directional sense, as in getting myself back. Especially if I go, if I cut through land and caves and stuff. So, you have to deal with that. Sorry. If I don't go very far, I can find myself again. But other than that, I get lost kind of easy. If you want to hear something, the connection that I made, and I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but I noticed it. Vintage Beef has an intro and an outro with music, and especially the outro, but I think it's the same music for both. Listen to it, and then toward the end, about the last 5 or 6 notes, sound like the intro to Justice League or Super Friends when I was growing up in the early 70s. It was Super Friends. And it sounds just like that theme song. Dum 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 dum. Whoa. Go do that. I have a feeling I mentioned it. Oh, tell me when I go up here, I'm going to find my place. There's the coal. Yes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So I did some more exploring this way. Hello, pig. See, apples. I don't know what I'm going to do. Wah! I'm going to fall off this cliff is what I'm going to do. Ooh, clay. Wish I had a ladder. Okay. I'm not going to collect anymore. I got to get home. This next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do. What I want to do is I want to dig down and I want to clear out a lot of area and get 4 separate tree farms going for each of the tree species. But, goddamn, that's a lot of room. And I'm not sure I have it, knowing there's a cave system under my house. Hello, chicken. Chicken! Da, 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 oh, oh. Today's the Ides of March, when Julius Caesar was stabbed in the back. I fell down here once before. Damn dirty holes. I'll try and think of more interesting topics. We're near spawn. Old spawn. Hello, sheep. I need you. Did I get it? I think I got it. I've been thinking about building over here in this grasslands. I am not quite sure. Anyway, so I need to find somewhere to make 4 separate tree farms. That's what I'd like to do. I could go down here and like go that way. Actually, it would work better going this way, because then I could just follow the staircase that way. Dig that way, dig down, and go out the rooms. And as always, we'll go through this way. Oh. No reds, didn't grow, we still have the same browns. I forgot I had this on. But yep, we still got the red mushroom, and we still got the same browns. So, there we go. So, I'm going to do tree cleanup, and I will see you next time. There will probably be digging, unless I get really bored and I decide to dig. And if I do dig, it's going to be, I don't know. And I'll try and find something to talk about. So, tomorrow, it's poker night. I'll see you.